So, a few days ago, I learned just an amazing lesson. And I am sitting outside the Lakeside Market here in Oroville. And I just wanted to do this video to encourage you to love on people no matter what. Like, the rewards are so beautiful. So, the man here, the owner of this market, his name is Paul. Okay. And there was a man inside his store that was caught stealing. Okay, so imagine this: somebody's in your store and they're stealing, and you catch them on video. And not only you're there, but your boys are there that can take care of business together with you. What we experienced, David and I, one of my colleagues, was totally different. And I will never forget this man, James. James' attitude was not the best. He did not have the best of attitude as he's caught stealing. But Paul's attitude is what pushed me or helped me to make the decision to make this video. I saw at Walmart this picture the other day, and I thought about Paul, and I was sharing with his boys how much it affected me, my life, and David's life. So I don't know if you can see this, but it says shoplifting is a crime punishable by law. We prosecute. And I'm sure that in most places that you and I go, that is the case, okay? I have been caught stealing as a young girl. Yep, this girl right here. And by God's grace, they did not prosecute. But, and how can I say it? There's no judgment in regards to, this man, James. Where I'm looking to highlight is the action that I saw in Paul. So, Paul was able to prosecute if he wanted to. He could have thrown this man in jail, but instead, what we experience is what I told Paul's sons changed my life. Paul came out and said, "Look, how can I feed you? What would you like?" He got him a big box of chicken, gave him water, gave him Gatorade, gave him everything that he wanted from the store to make sure that he was taken care of. And for me, that experience spoke volumes. He said, and I quote Paul, he said, "When we first bought this store, we used to beat up on people for stealing. We used to call the cops. We would throw them out. We would do anything and everything. But then in 2006, this is an Indian man. He said, in 2006, I became spiritual. And I decided that there was a better way. So I decided that anybody that came into the store that was hungry, I was going to feed them. And James happens to be one of those people. We made the decision that if someone was caught stealing in our store, we were not going to beat them up and treat them unkindly. If they're stealing, it's because they're hungry. We sell food, Glennis." And I went, what a concept. And I just wish that each and every one of us was that way. That we said, okay, you have a need, I'm here to help. Not necessarily, I think that there is a fine line between enabling and letting people take advantage and setting boundaries and doing the right thing. And this man did the right thing. This was a few days ago. Today I spoke with Paul, and he said, "You know what, Glennis? James came back that night and he felt that it was okay to threaten my employee. He was hungry. We gave him what he needed, but then he got violent with my employee. The police was called. I wasn't ready to press charges against this man, but they searched him and they found drugs on him and he was taken to jail. He said, not necessarily every time you do the right thing, people actually welcome that with good intentions. So there is a fine line between the two, and we need to be mindful and be able to make those decisions of what is best for this individual. But the fact that he, as a business owner here, made a decision to help those that were in need, he said, some people go to church, some people go and pray in the temple, and they do all these things. This is our church right here. And I'm trying to remember who it was that said it. I can't think of his name, but I went to the 10X conference in Vegas a few years ago, and the speaker said, let your work be your religion. As I'm here sitting, contemplating on what Paul said, I hope to God that I daily allow my line of work to serve my community. I hope that I show up so present that one day somebody would say, you know what? Glennis was able to serve her clients and allow her work to become her religion. Stay blessed. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. We are your tribe. We're your gratitude tribe. We are your brothers. We are your sisters. And we are the ones that when you comment on this channel and teach us and help us to be able to show up better than we were when you found us, we are the ones that with gratitude will say thank you.